You do it. You go take that trip. You go book that. You go do that.
You give hope, you restore.
Hi, girl. Hey. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope y'all are having an amazing start to your Monday. Welcome back to Life of Mika Mika, Life with Mika Mika rather. And I'm just a Christian girly out here trusting God, trusting his process, and trusting his way, and his way only, y'all. So yeah, I am working. And so far this morning has been going pretty good. It's been going really, really good. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So yeah, this morning has been going really, really good. As y'all seen in the previous clip, I did make it to the gym this morning. Y'all, let me tell you. So today the gym opens at 5 a.m. because it's not 24 hours on the weekend. So I open at 5 a.m. today. So I set my alarm to get up at 4. And then my thought process was to spend at least 30 minutes with God and then get ready, go to the gym, and then I should be there right at 5 or a little after 5. So when my alarm went off at 4, I told Siri to snooze it. Well, I told Siri to stop. That's what I said. I said, Siri, stop. And so when my alarm, I had another alarm set for 4:30. So when I told Siri to stop, I told myself in my thoughts, I was like, okay, 5 more minutes. I'm gonna get up in 5 more minutes. Didn't end up getting up till the next alarm went off, which was at 4:30. So I'm like, darn. So I was like, I rolled over and I was like, well, I could just go to the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep a little bit longer. I'll get up at 5 and read my Bible and just clock in to work at 6. I ain't gonna worry about going to the gym. Laid back down and was about to go back to sleep. And then the Holy Spirit was like, get up. Get up. So I was like, okay, let me get up. Let me get to moving. So I went ahead and got up, prayed, did all of my things, and yeah, I was so glad I went to the gym. I made it to the gym after 5. It was like 5:10. When I remember looking at my clock, it was like 5:10 when I pulled up to the gym. And I left like right before 6 o'clock. I didn't get to do my whole workout plan, but today was legs and glutes. So it was legs, glutes, and fat burn. I didn't do any cardio. I just stretch. I did leg press, 3 sets of 12 leg press, hip thrust. I got on a hip thrust machine, and I also did the leg machine, leg press. I think, no, it's not called leg press. Leg abdominal machine. I think that's what it's called. I also did that, and then those squats, I tried to do those, but I couldn't. I did like 2 of those, and then my legs was hurting. So I was just like, you know what? It's about time for me to go anyway. So I was gonna go and sit in the sauna, but the sauna was not on. So I would have had to wait till the sauna heated up. So I just turned it on for the next person, recorded y'all a little video, and then I just went ahead and headed out the gym. And so, yeah, that's what I ended up doing. Got home, I made me a smoothie. I'm gonna insert what I put in my smoothie. Now, I do not measure, so yeah, I can't tell y'all the exact measurements that I do, but I do basically just use. So, okay, so I'll tell you what inspired me to make this smoothie. Tropical smoothie. I don't know if they still have it. I don't know if it was limited time or that was something new that they was adding to their menu permanently. But it's called a cherry berry smoothie. So I tried it. One of my clients had told me about it, and I told her, like, take a picture of what you have in yours, and then I'm gonna go try it. And so I did. And it was really, really good. I'm not gonna lie, it was really, really, really good. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to just make this myself, because let's just be honest, that smoothie was $11, almost $12, I want to say. And I'm like, I ain't gonna be paying that kind of money for a smoothie every day, or whenever I, work out and I want a smoothie. Like, let me try to just get the ingredients and make it myself. So I looked up a recipe on ChatGPT and Pinterest, and I kind of compared the two and just added my own spin on it. So in my smoothie, I use the frozen dark cherries. I use blueberries, the frozen blueberries. I do a banana. I do protein. I do collagen powder. I use the almond milk with a hint of honey. I use just a dab of honey in mine as well. Peanut butter, just a little bit, because I've noticed that if you put too much peanut butter, it will overpower your smoothie. So just a little bit of peanut butter. The yogurt that I use, I don't know if I said Greek yogurt. I use the Greek vanilla yogurt. What else? I said the banana, I said the protein. Oh, and I use a little bit of 100% pomegranate juice and 100% cranberry juice. Like, just a little of the two, not a whole lot. And yeah. Oh, and spinach. I put a little bit of spinach in my smoothie too. That's something that ChatGPT recommended, and at first I wasn't trying it, but then when I tried it, I was like, you don't taste the spinach. So it's like one of them things of like, why not go ahead and put it in your smoothie? So just like a little bit of spinach, and of course, spinach, it may look like a lot, but then it's not really a lot, because spinach is one of them things that it just like seems like a lot, but it's not a lot type thing. And yeah, I did buy this sugar one time, which I wish I wouldn't have spent my money on that sugar, because that sugar was kind of expensive. But I only used it in my smoothie like one time, and I haven't used it since. It's called like it starts with the T. If I remember to insert a clip, I will. A picture of the sugar, but like I said, it was definitely kind of on the pricey side, and I've only used it once, and I haven't put it in my smoothie anymore. So yeah, it was a waste of money. But yeah, all the other stuff, that's what I put in my smoothie, and I love my smoothies. I do. Now, I am kind of like a texture girl. Like, certain textures of things I cannot eat or drink. So my smoothie has to be the consistency of like a slushy. Not a thick slushy, but kind of like just like a well blended slushy. That's the consistency that I like for my smoothies to be in order for me to consume them. Because at first, I did not drink smoothies or anything like that because of the consistency. But the way that I make it, I try to make sure it's like a slushy to make sure I can consume it. Not too thick, not too watery, you know, just the right consistency, not lumpy, anything like that. So yeah. What else? What else I was gonna tell y'all? I think that's it for right now. I got to get ready to take my daughter to practice in just a little bit. It's 11:08 right now. I think she said that she has to be to practice at 12 or 12:30, but she does like to get there a little bit earlier. So she'll probably want to leave around 11:30ish, 11:45 to get there. And I'm kind of like not ready to take her to practice, not like that, but I'm ready to kind of step away from the computer and go outside for a bit, just to kind of refresh and regroup. I've been looking at, I clocked in today at, well, I sat down at my computer about 6:30, but I wanted to do some stuff. Like I needed to do my skincare, and stuff like that. So I technically didn't sit down, but I had my computer pulled up and logged in. So I didn't clock in till 6:40. So I've been on it since then. I did go downstairs and take me like a little 10-minute break and take the trash out, and I fixed me a little snack, and I got this soda. I got me soda to drink, and but other than that, I've been on the computer consistently. So I just kind of want to get up and, you know, get out for a little minute and get some fresh air, even though I'm not going anywhere but down the road. It's still just enough for me. And so yeah, that's what my Monday is looking like. Since I didn't do any cardio today, I'm thinking about later on going back to the gym and getting my cardio in. And if I go back, I'll have more time to do cardio, so I may even be able to do treadmill and something else, or maybe just do a full 30 minutes on the treadmill. So yeah, we'll see. Yes, I hope y'all are liking the vlog so far for the ones that are watching. I just think this is something that I want to share with you. If you have been thinking about starting your channel and recording and whatever it is that you want to talk about, whatever you've thought about doing on YouTube or whatever platform, do it. Oftentimes we get so caught up with how other people is doing this and how other people is doing that and how their videos look and how this is going, and well, I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if I can do that. Whatever you put your mind to, you definitely can do it. And I can honestly say I haven't learned everything about editing and posting and all of those type of stuff, so I am not an expert by any means. But what I am saying is I have been enjoying recording little tidbits of my day, little tidbits of this and little tidbits of that, to share, and then learning the process of editing and all of that type of stuff. I've really been enjoying it. So if that's something that you have always wanted to do, but you just felt like you wasn't going to be able to do it for whatever reason, do it. Stop thinking about it, just do it. Like, life is too short. We just got to go head on and do it. Just like, if you want to go out the country, if you want to take a trip and everybody else around you don't want to go, you do it. You go take that trip. You go book that massage. You go do whatever it is that you feel like doing it. Don't be waiting on nobody else to get it done. Because the more you push it off, the more you say, oh, I'll do it this day or I'll do it that way. You years later come and you're like, dang, I could have so started this years ago. Because that's what I'm like thinking. Like, if I would have started this years, which I did start, I just quit. So if I would have stayed consistent years ago when I initially started this, my YouTube channel maybe have grown a lot, and I would have had a lot of memories to go back and look on and go back and look at the journey of what I, how far I've came. So start it, do it. Start that business. Whatever it is that God laid on your heart to do, do it. Do it. And trust me, when you pray about it and ask God to show you the way, guide you through it, He will. He will. And that's truly an awesome God that we serve. And He will guide us through it all, y'all. So yeah. I don't know what's going on with this particular claim, y'all. It's so many documents that has been uploaded, and I'm just sitting here trying to figure out like what happened. Okay, let's get things verified so you can see where we are right now with this claim. Okay. Yep, that's what I want to start. And if y'all hear some noise in my background, that is my air conditioner. I don't know why when it blows in my room, it kind of blows loud, like with the noise to it. I don't know if it's something caught up there in the vent and it rattles when the air come through. I don't know. And I ain't about to go up there and try to find out. Nope, not about to do it. So if y'all hear that in the background, that's what that is. Oh yeah, y'all got to tell me some good shows to watch. What are y'all watching? I am strictly like watching YouTube. A lot of the stuff that I watch is on YouTube. I watch, like vlogs and stuff like that. I do watch some crime, but I used to like consume myself with watching like the crime shows and stuff like that, like the true crime. But I noticed that it had me like brokenhearted. I'd be over here crying and thoughts elsewhere, so I limit myself. I maybe watch one or two little crime shows a day, if every day. It may not even be a day, it may be every other day type thing, because it be so sad. And I just begin to thinking like, that could be me, that could be my family, that could be, and so so I limit my crime intake to that. And then other than that, it's nothing else really that I watch besides. Now I do watch like home improvement shows, such as like I watch like beachfront living, where the people they be looking for beach houses either to move permanently in or to live in seasonal. And so that's really interesting to watch because I love anything on water and just kind of looking at, you know, some of those homes and the views that they get, like views of the water from the inside of the homes and on the back end, patios and stuff like that. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. So I watched that. It's another one that's related to it, but it's like lakefront. I think it's called Lakefront Living. Now on those, they actually show the process of buying the house. Not the process like the paperwork or nothing like that, but them going to view different properties, and then them choosing the property, and then them remodeling the property, and then the finished look of the property. Now that shows that, so I really do like that show too. It was another, it was called Pool Kings, where they come and either build you a pool completely or they remodel it, and they're known for like their extravagant designs for, you know, with the pools and stuff like that in the whole backyard in its entirety. So that was pretty good to watch. I didn't watch all the episodes that that was on my TV though, so I don't know if they're coming out with new episodes of that show or what, but that's another good show that I watch. So things like that are the type of TV that I watch, because I've noticed that every time I like get into a show, it'll have some stuff and I'll be like, can't watch that. Like, we're not watching that. We're not doing that with that demonic stuff. We're not doing that. So I ended up stop watching it. So that's why it's not really a lot of shows to watch. But y'all let me know what y'all watching. If not TV shows, let me know of the Christian girlies that you are following here on YouTube, so I can go to their channels and check them out. I didn't see, like, I did like searches on like Christian girly content on YouTube. I didn't find a whole lot. Some of the ones that I found, you know, they had it. Well, you know, I'm not gonna talk about it. I was just gonna say it just wasn't my cup of tea. And then some of them that I found has been really good. Some of them I have subscribed to and I watched them. So yeah, I love it. I would love to see more. And yeah, that a minute. Because I will say sometimes on this journey, you know, sometimes I be like wanting to have like some good godly conversations with women. And it's not always easy because like the normal people that I would have conversations with, you know, either I don't talk to them anymore or we're just not on the same page to have those conversations. So when I do get the chance to have some godly conversations, y'all, I love it. I love it. It's awesome. So just connecting with people, I feel like I'm in a season right now where I'm ready to kind of connect with my community, with women. And it doesn't have to be a whole bunch of group of women or anything like that, but just connect with my community that God has for me to connect with, where we can all relate to each other, and we can all just have like cute little Bible studies, book clubs, things like that. Like, I think that would be awesome. Like, I am into that, but I don't want to be with women that are claiming to be Christians and doing these type of things, and then their life doesn't reflect it, if it makes sense. Like, who the community that I want to be in, like, I truly want them to be like-minded, and we all be on the same page, and we all be able to share, our experiences, our testimonies. And even when we're like struggling throughout the day or struggling here and there, we can say, look, girl, I'm struggling with this is my feelings, I've went to God about it, but can you give me some scriptures? Can you relate to me? Can you relate to these feelings that I'm having? Those type of things. Like, that's kind of like the community that I'm looking for. So I've already prayed about it. So I am trusting that God is going to put me in the right place at the right time to find my community. And again, it doesn't have to be a whole group of girls. It can be one, it can be two, it can be three, whatever God has for me. Yeah. So he already know what I need, how I need it. Look, he knows. So I'm not trying to imagine it, because he already knows. He got it taken care of. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Back in the gym. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Let's get it. Let's go. Have an amazing day. God is amazing. And look, y'all, this is my favorite cup. Favorite cup. Yes, love it. Bye, y'all. Hey y'all, hey. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, girl. So yeah, we are on the clock. We are working. I am watching YouTube. I'm watching a law and crime show right now. It's from a year ago of a story. And yeah, so y'all come on work with me. We're gonna get some work done. I had to leave today because my daughters had a doctor's appointment, so I got some time to make up, and so I'm gonna be at work a little bit later, which is okay. But I kind of feel every time I have to leave while I'm working, I kind of feel like I got to play catch up a little bit. So I'm gonna rock out, get these claims out, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So y'all just sit back and enjoy. If y'all are interested in any of my work from home girlies, I got this mouse, and as you can see, is really like your hand's supposed to be like this. I actually like this mouse compared to the other mouse where your hand is like this. It feels better on my wrist. I got this from Amazon. I want to say I got it from Amazon. I'm pretty sure it is a wireless mouse, so that's another plus. I was tired of all of the cords and stuff on my desk, and also it just really feels good on my wrist. So my wrist is like this way instead of my wrist being like this for hours out of the day. So I really do like that. It's called Eco. Now they have several different brands, so you do your research. But I've had this mouse for going on almost a year. I had a real good workout today. Today was core and fat burn. So basically cardio, core and cardio. And my workout plan said for me to start off like choose either the Stairmaster, the treadmill, incline treadmill walk, or the elliptical. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Now until like 12:30. But I did have green tea and triple punza tea. Everybody said I chose violent. I feel like smooth will do better than the triple punza to me. I don't know. I am a girl. You gotta work for this. But I have to work to do that. That's just how I've been all my life. But yeah, it didn't hit crazy. Like it hit crazy at first, and then it was like, oh, we used to this girl. But yeah, Jack is in his playpen. I'm gonna clean this up and open it up, go change my clothes, and then let's hit these workouts, child. Let's just get it over with. Okay.
Call y'all back. This claim, it just it got me in the loop. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. Everything I'm doing it's not working. So yeah, I'm about to finish watching my girl vlog. I had cut that law and crime off, y'all. I like watching, like true crime and stuff, but I can only watch so much of it. I just can't watch a lot of it at one time because it consumes my mind, and I be needing my thoughts to fall into godly order. So yeah, I'ma watch her and I'm gonna go run down there and get me a snack and step away from this computer for a second and then come back and try to work this claim and get all of the edits and stuff worked out. So I'll be back. I'll call you back a little bit later. Bye. Good morning. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. For this is the day that the Lord has made, and I choose to rejoice and be glad in it. Amen. Amen, y'all. How are y'all doing? I have not vlogged in a few days. I did not vlog yesterday, which I had hair to do. I should have showed y'all. But me and my client was talking. Y'all, I have the best clients. We be talking, we be chit-chatting. And yes, I have the best clients. So yeah. And then a lot's been going on this week, so I ended up going to treat myself, and I had me a burger from Farmhouse. Probably wasn't the best decision financially, but I needed to get out this house because it had been a long week. It had been a long week. So yeah, getting ready for church this morning. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. I am ready to get into the house. I am ready to go to church. I am ready to hear God's word. I am ready to worship. I am ready to praise him. I am ready, y'all. I am ready to shed some tears. I am ready to just let out the stress of this week. Not the stress, because I'm not gonna say I was stressing, but just the things of this week. I'm ready to move on to next week, and I know next week is gonna be better. Everything is gonna be working according to my good, according to God's will, and according to his way. It's just gonna work. So yeah, I'm about to wet my hair, which I need some more water in here. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. See, this water bottle be tripping sometimes. I guess that's enough. I'm trying to think if I'm going to wear my hair down or if I'm gonna put it in a good old pony, because it is gonna be a little hot today. My mom said she is cooking dinner. And we got to go to the water. Not the water like I go to read and stuff like that, but this one is called the Healing Springs water. It's about I'll say a 20 to 30 minute drive from my mom's house. And we're gonna go and get water. I'll try to remember to show y'all while we're there. It's basically like spring water. And they got little fountains and things out there, and you fill up your water jugs with water. So yeah, we're going to do that. We've been doing that for the past few weeks. I am big on the water that I drink, right? I've tried a lot of different waters, and I've noticed that I have not been liking them because some bottled water has a taste to it. Like, the only water that I wish I can get that I absolutely loved It was this brand called Springtime. Sam's used to have it, and then Kroger ended up getting it. But those were the only two places that I could find that water. When I tell y'all, that was some good water. That was some good water. Yes, it was a little bit expensive, but that was some good water. It just tastes like water. But that company, I ended up finding out, went out of business. So I started buying the internal water from Publix. Now that is some good water too. I like internal water. Then I started getting, like, Publix will have internal water on sale, and then I would get the Callaway blue water. That water is good, but I found out recently that water is what was making me feel like something was going on with my iron, like my iron was low, like I needed to lay down. And the reason I figured that out is because I had bought some of those waters when Publix had them buy one get one free, right? So I just had them in the refrigerator, but I was drinking the water that we were getting from the Healing Springs. But that water was in the refrigerator. It was good and cold. So I was like, let me just grab this and drink it. And I drank it, and I felt like, it's hard to explain. It just felt like my iron was low, like I needed to lay down. And after I stopped drinking that water, I felt fine. So I said, okay. And a few months ago, I was feeling those feelings, but I couldn't understand what it was because I knew I had been taking my iron pills and all that type of stuff. I just couldn't understand what was causing me to feel that way. And come to find out, it was that water, because I remember each time that I felt that way, I was drinking that water. So I don't know what's in that water or what. I don't know if it just doesn't agree with my body. But yeah, I'm no longer drinking that Carolina Blue, Callaway Blue water. And it just, we spend a lot of money on water. So I'm like, if we can just go down into Healing Springs and get water, and that lasts me throughout the week, why not? And that water is good. It doesn't taste like rubber, plastic. It tastes like water. Okay. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. We don't go every Sunday. Actually, we've been going kind of like every other Sunday. When we first initially started going, we did go back to back because I only brought like a few jugs because I didn't know how I was gonna like it, because I'm very picky about my water. And so then I'm like, oh, this water good. So then I had more jugs, and I was like, okay, let's go fill up some more. That way it'll last us throughout the week and so forth. So yeah, even my girls have been drinking it. Because I had started buying like some of the cases of the Sam's water, the purified one, and I just noticed it has a taste to it, and I'm like, I don't like that. So like I said, I'm very picky about my water. So yeah. And then I stopped drinking Nestle water. Nestle water has sodium in it. I stopped drinking it. And also the taste of it, the signing, disgusting. Yeah, none of the water I really like. So this just makes more sense for me to drink spring natural water. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. And yeah, what else do we have planned today? I think that's about it, y'all. It has been really hot here for the last few days. Yesterday, before I did my client hair, I was able to go to the water. And it felt amazing outside, but then it heated up, so by the time I got done doing hair and I treated myself to go get something to eat and went to the water, it was still warm. It was very much warm out there, but I toughed it out and I ate my food. After I ate, I left the water. I'm trying to think, y'all, what I'm gonna wear. I got on this olive shirt today, and I kind of want to put on this little burgundy. Let's see how it's gonna look. If not this, I'll put that on. I just want like a little something to put on. I'm chopping it. It's not bad. It's different, but it don't look bad. Yeah, I be liking to just, even though I kind of like just wear like jeans and a shirt, I be kind of liking to add just a little something to my fit. So yeah, I think this is gonna do it. So, outfit of the day. Excuse my chair. Excuse my chair, y'all. Get my body roll. My bag. I think see, the water bottle still leaking. All right, for my scents, I think I'm gonna do finer again. And then I'm gonna mix it with this. This is a dupe for the Soje Janeiro. It smells just like it. Yep, it smells. It just kind of compliments him. What else? Am I gonna put my hand on the tail? I think I am. I'm gonna put my hair in the ponytail. I feel like I need to re-dye my roots. Make sure my ponytail right, child. What y'all think? Look alright. I've been wearing these frames, but these, I have to say that these are one of my favorites. Not gonna lie. But I think I'm going to switch it up. Yeah, I do have a lot of glasses. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot. This is where I get my glasses from. Wait, this way y'all can see it better like that. This is where I get my frames from. I be on the little I be on the ones that they have marked down, like the $7 frames. And then I put my prescription in it, and it ended up coming to like $12. I think I'm gonna wear these today. And I actually got two. I accidentally ordered 2 pair of these. This is my second pair, but I don't feel like having to try to clean them. But them frames right there, they're my favorite. I like these too. Yeah, I think these gonna be the frames for today. I like changing up my frames. Just something about just adding a little different look. See, this is the other pair to these that I got on. It's something about changing it up though. It just adds another little something to your look. Wait, let me see. I may do these. Forever and ever, you finish my stone. Not bad, but I'm really sold on these. Yeah. And I'm gonna do these. Let's see what else. I do got a pair of clear frames too. I like these too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I wear these a lot. I just feel like they go with everything, every outfit, and I can just stall them on, but they're not giving me what I need. I think these are giving me what I need today. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna put these on. You finish my song. I'm singing freedom. Yeah, we're gonna just go with these. Y'all, I got these masks from Ross. They came in a pack of 4. I didn't use 2 of them, but I do like these masks, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I will say it ain't nothing that you can put on for a few minutes and think you done. This is a 2-hour, 3-hour mask, so you got to give it time. So see, it tells you on there. And I didn't read that part, so when I got the mask and I went to read, and I'm like, dog, 2 hours? Because I was thinking I was just gonna do my skincare routine, put it on, and go to bed. You know, put it on for a few, take it off, and go to bed. But no, that thing was like, you got to stay on 2 hours. It actually turns y'all know what I'm trying to say. When it's time to take it off. I've been working on my skin. When I was younger, I had acne real bad, and I used to bust my bumps, so I had like dark marks. Let me get in the light and show y'all. So yeah, I had dark marks, and it used to be way worse than this, y'all. Like, but I have been actively working really good on my skin, and it's looking good. Now that right there, it was like a bump that I probably shouldn't have buzzed, and now it's like a dark spot, and it still gets a scab on it, but it's been there for a while. But I am trying to find me another face wash to use. I'm gonna show y'all what I've been using. It's been this line. It's that zen and energy for me that I'm not a fan of. And I've been using, that was the toner that I showed y'all, but they also have the face wash to it. And I've been using them because they do good on my skin, but that on it I do not like. So I've been trying to find me something else to use for when that runs out. I can go into something else. My skin is sensitive, but I need something that's gonna work, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on it. Those products are a little bit expensive for me. Like the two of those are like $70, $80 together. So they're like $40 a piece, I want to say. So yeah, if y'all have any recommendations, leave them below. Let me know. And for my dark spots, I've been using this. Let me show y'all. I've been using this to fade it, and as you can see, I've been using it. And then at night, I put on the CEO Glow. I do love this stuff. However, the reason I use it, when I first got it, I was using it during the day. And of course, with using a vitamin C serum, you have to use sunscreen, which I should be using sunscreen anyway, but I really don't be outside like that because I work from home. But I don't know, it's hard to describe. Like, I will feel my face tingling, and I just feel like it worked better at night when I use it at night. So I use that at night, and I use my faded cream at night. And then in the morning, I typically only wash my face when I go to the gym. I'll re-wash my face, and then I'll just use toner, and then I'll put a little Vaseline on it. But yeah, that's it, that's all. So we're getting ready to head to church. I started last night taking my D3. That was one of the other things that was deficient on my lab results. So I have started implementing that. And I take my iron pills also at night. Sorry, y'all, I was thirsty. And if y'all ain't got y'all little Walla, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Built-in straw. Built-in straw. Let me show y'all. Built-in straw. Can y'all see? I hope y'all can. And you can pour it if you want to, but spill-proof top, just all the things. Your drink stay cold. I had this been in my cup since yesterday. Still got a little bit of ice in it. So what are y'all doing? Get you a Walla. I love these cups. I'm gonna invest in some more. And yeah, What else? And yeah, let me get on so we can get to church. Gotta get some gas, of course, this week. Yeah, so today will be my day to drive to the Healing Springs. We rode with Mama last time, so today will be my day to drive. So yeah, I need to get some gas, and yeah. So all right, I'll check back in with y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing Sunday. Go to church, okay? And none of that watching it online. Get up and get to church, okay? Yeah, we need the church. We need to be in the house of the Lord. We need to be in the atmosphere. We need to feel his spirit moving. All of the things, okay? All right, y'all. Hey, girl, hey. Just leaving church, y'all. Let me tell you something. Church was everything, okay? Church was everything, y'all. If you wasn't in the house, you need to get in the house of the Lord, y'all. I done pulled up here to Sam's, y'all. I got to get me some gas. Well, that's good. I can talk to y'all for a minute. I got to get me some gas. But y'all, church was good. Church was amazing. You got to trust God anyway. Even when it does not look like, even when it don't feel right, you got to trust God anyway. Even when the children get to acting a fool, you got to trust God and you got to praise him anyway. Oh, y'all, I needed that. I needed the oil in my lamp to be refilled. I needed all of that. I'm so thankful, y'all. God is truly amazing. God is truly good. God is truly faithful. He is faithful, y'all. He is faithful. Trust him anyway. Trust him anyway, y'all. That's gonna be the slogan for this week. Trust him anyway. Anyway. So yeah, I have pulled up to Sam's. Y'all know it's Sunday. Of course, my tank is on E. As we speak, I am sitting at 40 miles to empty. So I am up here to Sam's to get my gas. And yeah, this gonna be a good week. This gonna be an amazing week. And we gonna get through it, y'all. Yes, indeed. He did not fail us then, and he will not fail us now. So yeah, like I was telling y'all earlier, we got to go to the water. My mom also cooked dinner for us today, so that is amazing. So we're going to eat dinner first, and then we are going to go to the water, which is awesome sauce. And yeah, today's going to be amazing. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, y'all. Y'all hear me? It's going to be good. So yeah, I am just waiting for this pump to come available. I don't want to cut in front of anybody or anything, so just waiting for this pump to come available. We're gonna get this gas and we're gonna get it moving. And yeah, so I'll call y'all back. I may come back and show y'all my food. I'm definitely gonna show y'all at the Healing Springs. And yeah, all right, y'all.